There are several motives behind making a property investment abroad. Some buy it for lifestyle enhancements like a vacation or retirement home, while others for investment diversification. But beyond these intentions, property investment in some countries can lead to citizenship and a second passport. These countries allow foreign nationals to invest in their local real estate market and in return grant them straightforward citizenship or residencies that eventually lead to citizenship after a dedicated period of time. In this video, we have listed all of the prominent nations where property buyers can obtain a second passport after making a property purchase, either directly or via the residency pathway. But bear in mind, these countries are not numerically ranked in any way, as all are unique with their own set of requirements, time frame, and procedures. Furthermore, some of these countries grant additional tax incentives along with citizenship and residencies. So, with that, here are 12 countries to buy property and in return gain citizenship. Number 12. Dominica. Located in the Eastern Caribbean, Dominica is the largest and most northerly of the Windward Islands. It features one of the most dense mountain rainforests in the Caribbean and is often dubbed the Nature Island of the Caribbean. In terms of connectivity, it hosts 2 airports near the capital Roseau, both of which host daily flights from America, Europe, and Asia. There are 2 straightforward routes for obtaining its citizenship. The first one is a non-refundable contribution to Dominica's Economic Diversification Fund, while the most popular and availed one is via real estate investment. To qualify, the applicant has to purchase a property in a state-approved resort complex worth at least $200,000. Together with the investor, their immediate family members like spouse, children under 30, parents and siblings under 25 are also granted citizenship. The property must be kept in ownership for at least 3 years, and the overall processing time to acquire the passport is between 3 to 6 months. To top it off, Dominica tax residents are not charged taxes on capital gains, inheritance, or dividends. Number 11. Vanuatu. A small Pacific island nation in Melanesia, Vanuatu is known for its tropical climate, volcanic landscapes, and relatively undeveloped economy. It hosts one of the world's fastest citizenship by investment programs, allowing foreigners to obtain citizenship instantly. However, unlike the other countries mentioned in this video, real estate investment is not the only strong or direct standalone path and is usually tied to approved development schemes rather than freehold property ownership. While the investment threshold of around $200,000 is comparatively low and processing is quick, Vanuatu's CBI is less appealing overall because its passport grants very limited visa-free travel, has faced international scrutiny and reputational concerns, as well as minimal long-term lifestyle, residency, or economic advantages compared to Caribbean or European alternatives. But then again, to some, it's a safe retreat in desperate times purely for its quick and speedy processing time. Number 10. Grenada. Grenada is a small island nation in the Caribbean known for its natural beauty, white sandy beaches, remarkably welcoming people, and spices. The country's economy is developing through tourism services, agriculture, and the investments from the citizenship program. In the past, the minimum property investment required was around $200,000. But nowadays, due to a high influx, the property investment route is set at around $270,000. This investment can be made in any sort of property, be it in a villa, an apartment, or stakes in hotel complexes. Its processing time is set around 4 to 6 months, and the applicant does not need to visit Grenada to get a passport, as the process can be done remotely. Once granted, its passport allows investors to travel freely to 146 countries and territories. This includes visa-free travel to the Schengen states, the European Union, the United Kingdom, China, and Singapore. Moreover, the citizens of Grenada do not pay taxes on wealth, capital gains, inheritance, and gifts. Number 9. Brazil. From the Amazon to the beautiful beaches along its northern and eastern shores, South America's largest nation holds much to uncover and experience. Whether heading to the glamorous Rio de Janeiro or bustling São Paulo, people moving to Brazil are in for an exciting experience. But to most investors, buying property in Brazil does not seem as appealing, let alone getting its citizenship. Nevertheless, seaside properties, mainly apartments in most of the coastal cities, are very cheap. From an investment point of view, owning such property is quite lucrative, as most seaside apartments can be turned into vacation rentals and Airbnbs. Those who buy a property worth at least $180,000 qualify for its residency, which enables them to live, work, and study in the country. After maintaining this residency for a required period of usually around 4 years, they become eligible to apply for Brazilian citizenship through naturalization. While not as fast or direct as Caribbean CBI programs, Brazil's approach offers a pathway to genuine long-term residency and eventual citizenship within South America's largest economy. Number 8. Mauritius. With an estimated population of approximately 1.3 million, Mauritius is an African island in the Indian Ocean, about 500 miles to the west to Madagascar. The country's colonial legacy is reflected in the fact that the country uses both English and French as its official languages, though a majority of the population speaks a dialect known as Mauritian Creole. Originally, the minimum investment amount to acquire its residency via real estate was around $500,000. However, this has since been reduced to a minimum investment of $375,000. This residency allows the investor and their family to live, work, and study in Mauritius, and the permit can be maintained with minimal physical presence requirements, making it attractive for lifestyle and business purposes. With this option, you can apply for citizenship after 7 years of permanent residence, or if you hail from a Commonwealth country, like the UK, Canada, or Australia, for example, you're eligible to apply after just 5 years. Its key perks include tropical island living, favorable tax rules, and inclusion of family members. But once again, the pathway to actual citizenship is longer, more stringent, and more uncertain compared with direct citizenship programs. Number 7. The Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is located in the central zone of the Antilles of the Caribbean, in the eastern two-thirds of the island of Hispaniola. It is the most visited country in the Caribbean, as it receives more than 11 million visitors each year. Out of these visitors, many choose to settle here permanently, thanks to its idyllic tropical climate and an affordable cost of living. Just like several others, it does not host a direct citizenship by investment. Instead, it has a well-known residency by investment route in place. To acquire permanent residency by investing in real estate, a minimum of $200,000 in property purchase is mandatory. Once granted, the applicant must hold permanent residency for around 2 years before applying for citizenship. However, this procedure alone doesn't automatically guarantee residency, as your knowledge about the country's values, traditions, and culture, and your Spanish skills will also be tested. Another thing to note is that there is no official physical residence requirement. Yet it is recommended to maintain the property and spend significant periods of time in the country prior to naturalization. Number 6. Turkey. Turkey is a transcontinental country that bridges Asia and Europe. Its capital city is Ankara, whilst the largest city and most vibrant real estate market is Istanbul. The Turkish real estate market has grown tremendously in the last 2 decades. The increase in appetite for foreign investors in real estate, motivated by various reasons, including real estate prices, has accelerated holiday homeowners and wannabe expats. Several laws have been amended to ensure buyers' financial safety, and these amendments have stimulated the competitiveness of the Turkish real estate sectors. Its Citizenship by Investment program offers a fast, affordable, and smooth pathway to securing a direct citizenship with no residency or language requirements, allowing you and your family to obtain Turkish passport in as little as 3 to 6 months. To qualify, the applicant has to acquire at least $400,000 worth of real estate, be it an apartment, freestanding house, or a commercial property. Right after the investment, the citizenship documents are issued, and the applicant receives the passport in approximately 2 months. Number 5. St. Kitts and Nevis. Another gem from the Caribbean. St. Kitts and Nevis has become one of the top destinations for all types of real estate investments, attracting global investors, retirees, and second home buyers. The island is known for its beautiful beaches, thriving tourism industry, and policies that make it easy for investors to succeed. It was the world's first country to launch a Citizenship by Investment program, and it remains one of the most sought after. Under the real estate route, an investor can secure full citizenship for life by purchasing government-approved property, priced at $325,000 for a condo or share in a development, or $600,000 for a single-family private home. After the application is approved and all due diligence and government fees are paid, the investor and eligible family members receive citizenship without any physical residence requirement. Its passport grants, visa-free or visa-on-arrival travel to over 150 countries. In addition to that, it hosts a tax-friendly financial system with no personal income tax, capital gains tax, or inheritance tax. Number 4. St. Lucia. With tourism ascending gradually over the last 4 years, reaching over 400,000 arrivals last year, St. Lucia real estate investment is a prime opportunity for foreign buyers to purchase property in the Caribbean. It is highly connected, with more than a dozen airlines from many international and local destinations servicing daily direct flights from the USA, Canada, and Europe. This island nation also operates a Citizenship by Investment program similar to St. Kitts, offering a direct route to citizenship through approved real estate purchases rather than long-term residency. Investors can qualify by buying government-approved property, generally starting at around $300,000, which must be held for a fixed period before resale. Once the investment is verified and due diligence checks are completed, citizenship is granted to the main applicant and eligible family members without any requirement to live in the country. Processing time is between 3 to 4 months, and in 5 years, the owner can sell the property and get their investment money back without any repercussions. Number 3. Greece. Over the last decade, Greece has transformed from a market recovering from economic challenges into one of the most promising real estate investment destinations in Europe. Its inventory is large, and with so many areas to choose from, there is something for everyone in Greece. For investors, Greece offers residency through real estate investment, not direct citizenship. And it is important to emphasize that it takes a long time to acquire its full citizenship. By making a property purchase of around $300,000 to $580,000, investors receive a renewable residence permit. But Greek citizenship typically requires around 7 years or more of continuous legal residence. The clear upside is that once achieved, citizenship grants a full EU passport with the right to live and work anywhere in the European Union. However, the downside is that this is a slow, demanding, and uncertain path compared to other residency and direct CBI programs, making Greece better suited for investors who are prepared for a long-term commitment rather than those seeking quick citizenship. Number 2. Panama. With a population of just over 4 million, Panama is a small country, but the last few years have brought a massive influx of investors, business people, and fortune seekers riding the country's development wave. It is also considered one of the safer countries in Central America, with a cost of living that's significantly lower than in the U.S. Thanks to its stable economy, dollarized currency, and favorable tax environment, Panama has emerged as one of Central America's most attractive destinations for property investment. Large expat communities can be found here, particularly in Panama City, and there is also a growing number of foreigners setting up holiday homes on Panama's offshore islands. To qualify for its permanent residency, a minimum real estate investment of around $300,000 is necessary. Once granted, the legal residency should be maintained for approximately 5 years, after which the applicant can avail its citizenship and passport. Number 1. Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda is an island nation chain that covers 170 square miles located right where the Caribbean Sea meets the Atlantic Ocean. This dual-island nation isn't just a haven of stunning beaches and crystal-clear waters, it's also a place brimming with economic opportunities, cultural richness, and a superior quality of life. The country's citizenship program is streamlined to new investors and their families, granting access to a host of benefits, including visa-free travel to over 150 countries. To obtain citizenship, investors must buy property for at least $300,000. After making this purchase, it takes around 6 months to acquire the passport. This extensive time period is due to the diligence and background checks. Additionally, the local real estate market is perfectly set up for investors looking to earn stable rental income. The market offers a significant return on investment potential, with luxury and vacation properties returning annual rental yields of up to 8%. Another thing to note is that the investor is not obliged to buy the entire property. They can buy a share for $300,000 specifically in hotel complexes. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative, be sure to leave a like. If not, then a dislike, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.